Been reading more about this history of science, and now I'm into about the 1860s. Oh, the title broke off now. I don't even know where it went. Flew off somewhere. But I'm into the mid 1800s with Darwin talking about the origin of species and how he started out as a geologist. Then he, with his studies, and he also carried a few books with him over to the Galapagos Islands and studied the differences between species in each island. The differences in the same species between the islands in the South America area makes me think they probably have cruises, like ship cruises now out there that are like similar to the Darwin cruise, where people could simulate what he did, condensing the 5-year period into maybe a week or something like that, looking at the same species and with different modifications. But to talk about how Darwin refers to the dog breeders, bird breeders, cat breeders, all farm animal breeders, and he used that logic to form his Origin of the Species book, his theories and stuff. I mean, he drew on human interaction with animals and how we and they not all of us are breeders, how they let the less desirable characteristics of an animal die off, and the favorable characteristics move on and thrive and multiply and all that. And I think that's going on a lot in human evolution too. We're being shaped by how the marketers want our lifestyles to be. The people that don't agree with particular lifestyles are going to die off sooner than the ones that readily adapt the new technology, the new culture, the new lifestyle. Um, like, take sugar for example. There's some people that seem to be able to handle sugar easily. There's people that can consume large amounts of sugar and alcohol for that matter, and they seem fine. They embrace this addiction, and they're thriving. They're doing very good for themselves. Those are the people, and then there's people who aren't doing so well, such as myself with sugar. I'm adamantly against it. I want it abandoned from all diets, just because what I see is going on. But I'm seeing it in the short term, and I think that's how maybe the government is looking at it too. Is they're trying to look at it more long term than short term. The people that are against eating all this sugar, this addictive substance, that refuse to eat it, they're probably going to have worse attitudes. They're going to be less likely to thrive and multiply and breed and move on. Whereas the ones that do embrace the culture, embrace eating sugar, and ones that don't tend to get fat easily are thriving. It's strange, but it's something that I noticed back in high school in the 90s. You look at people and they're like, yeah, I eat whatever I want, man, and they're skinny and all that. Those are seemingly the more desirable people. In the face of all this sugar, with grocery stores holding 80% sugar, in these current modern times, right now, with the sugar addiction in full on force, the people that can handle eating it can handle the sugar added to their foods and all that, and really just, they can act cool with it, not getting too fat. Or if they did get fat, they become like maybe a funny, or somebody who's got a good personality about them still. Even though they're fats, they can still thrive and multiply and move on. But how long will that last? It's a constant cultural shift anyway, and some values are going to change.